Okay, today what we are going to do is we are going to learn about object in a sentence. So first of all, let us discuss what is an object. So what is an object? An object is a person or thing that receives the action of the verb. So, object is a person or thing that receives the action of the verb. That means the action passes from the subject to the verb and then to the object. So, we will find object only in transitive sentences. So, you have to remember that transitive verb have an object. Transitive verb, object. Intransitive verb, no object. So in this kind of verb, that is intransitive verb, there will be no object. Whereas in transitive verb, there will be an object. So whatever the sentences which we are going to discuss today, they all are transitive verb because they are going to have an object. So here we have a personal thing that receives the action of the verb. So if I write here, example, I don't have a bank account. So this is a sentence. So this is subject, I is a subject, don't have is your verb. So this a bank account is your object. Personal thing that receives the action of the verb. So how are you going to find object? So to find an object, you have to use WH question, that is whom or what with the given verb. So here verb is don't have. Don't have what? A bank account. So bank account is your object. So only one object is there. But sometimes what happens, there will be more than one object. So that means there will be one direct object and another one indirect object. So direct object is this one, only a bank account, personal thing that receives the action of the verb. Whereas indirect object is the recipient or beneficiary of the action. This is your indirect object. So indirect object, recipient or the beneficiary of the action, whereas direct object receives the action of the verb. You have to remember that. And whenever you want to find direct object, you have to use whom or what with the verb, whereas here you have to add a preposition to or for with whom to find indirect object. So if I give you example, give a girl the right shoes. So suppose this is the sentence and verb is give. So use this one, give what? The right shoes. So this the right shoes is your direct object. And to find indirect object, you have to use to for whom. So for whom or to whom or girl. So this is your indirect object. Suppose if I write here, I gave Tommy a bone. I gave Tommy a bone. So gave is the verb here. So gave what? Gave a bone. So a bone is your direct object. And to whom? To whom did I give the bone? To Tommy. So this is your indirect object. Okay. So next example. Raju bought a vase for his mother. Raju bought a vase for his mother. So verb is bought. This is the verb. So bought what? A vase. This is your direct object. And for whom? For his mother. His mother. This is your indirect object. So direct object, they are the person or thing that receives the action of the verb. To find direct object, you have to use whom or what with the verb. Like here, give what? The right shoes. Gave what? A bone. Bought what? A vase. And indirect object, they are the recipient or the beneficiary of the action. Recipient or the beneficiary of the action. Suppose if I write here, if I say here, not right, say indirect object is mother. So she is the beneficiary of the action. She is getting the vase. Here, bone. A bone to whom? Tommy. Tommy is indirect object. So this dog, Tommy, is the beneficiary or the recipient of the action. So to find this indirect object, you have to use to or for whom with the verb. Like here, give to whom? A girl. So that would be your indirect object. Hope you have understood this chapter. Thank you.